What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Yeah. 34 is now over. And I get logged into this computer. And then go on up here and get some drink and all that. And then I got to, I don't know where I'm going today. I'm not going all the way to Texas. I'm going to Jackson. I got to meet another driver there and bring a load back because I got to be home. Yep. So I ain't going all the way, but I'll get back with y'all here in a second. All right. Yeah, we're going to head up here. I ain't walking. I'm going to head up here and go inside and get what I got to get and get on the road. Yep. And I'll get back with y'all in a few. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, he's even got that thing bagged. You see it sitting real low? Yeah, he's got airbags on that one. Okay, they got a red light. Alright. Now, here we go, folks, off to Jackson, because that's where I got to meet this fool, whoever I'm meeting. I got to figure that out. But anywho, yeah, this is Tuscaloosa. Oh, there was another truck back in there all lit up. I should have went and got it. Oh well. Anywho, here we go. Yep. Whoop. Truck it up. Let's go. Alright. Get buckled in. Yeah. Now we're all buckled in. Get my headset turned on because I'm officially driving now, so I gotta have the headset. Alright. Now it's time to truck. Let's see. Let's put Jackson in here and see how far it is away. Okay. Yes. I think it's about 200 miles. Yeah. Fixing to see. Lord, I got a bounce in my truck I didn't have before. I mean, it was vibrated before, but not this bad. Oh, what the hell's going on? 186 miles. That was a good guess. It was close. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we are 35 miles from the state line. Yep, 35 miles from the state line. This trailer must have some square tires on it. Somebody done drug this trailer and flat spotted the shit out of some of these tires because I had a little bounce before in my truck, but not like this. But anyhow, it is what it is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, alright, here we are. right. There, welcome to Mississippi, folks. Yep, local time is 7 a.m. It is 77 degrees and clear skies. So we shrug it up. Yep. See what the scales want to do up here. Probably gonna let us through. Anywho, what is today? Today is Friday, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all. Oh, scale is closed, folks. Scale is closed. Good deal. Oh, no, it is open, but I got the green light. So we're still good. All right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks, all right. We are through Meridian now. Hell, we passed Forest. I'm going to stop at the rest area up here in, hell, I don't know. It's not far up here. About 10 miles, I think. Yeah, 11 miles. I'm going to stop up here, do a walk around on everything, check everything. I mean, I checked everything this morning, but something just don't seem right the way it's bouncing. But anyhow, daughter Brittany, she's in the hospital right now. She got induced last night. You know, I was supposed to be going home, so I'd be there for the grandbaby, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I think I said on yesterday, there's a lot of that shit I miss. I mean, they all understand. I mean, it's my job. I've been doing this shit for, hell, with this one job now, 10 years. So they know how it is. I've been driving 30 years. I did do about 10 years out of the 30. I done 10 of them. I didn't work local. Well, no, it was about 9. Because I was a single dad for about 8 or 9 years. I was single and had the 2 kids. So I had to work local. But, yeah. Anyhow, it is what it is. I'm back out here doing this deal. You make more money out here on the road than what you do working local. I mean, I made decent money working local too, but I make more out here doing this. That's why I stick with it right now. I just got off the phone with somebody offered me a job, but it's local work, and I mean, I can make close to what I'm making now, but I'd have to go to work every morning between 2 and 3 o'clock and work till 6 or 7 every night. And well, what kind of life is that? I mean, you go home, you take a shower, you eat, and you go to bed. So you got to get back up and go to work. But anywho, it is what it is. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with you folks up here. We get to the rest area. Here we are, folks, at the rest area. Yep. I don't know why I stopped here, because I got to stop and get cigarettes, and I'm going to do that at the 45, so I don't know why I stopped here. There's only 30 more miles up to the 45, but oh well. I just want to get out and look. Yep. So I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Yeah, I found the culprit, I think. I mean, all the tires are are aired up. I was worried about one of them being flat, but I do have one steer tire that, I don't know how the hell that happens, but I got one that's flat spotted on the steer tire. So that's probably where the bounce is coming from. But anyhow, it is what it is. Yep. I took pictures of all of them, sent them to the boss man, and he said, yeah, well, your bounce is probably coming from this tire. I said, yeah, well, that's what I figured, but I wanted to see through all of them. But, anywho, now just wait to see what he says. All right. So now I got to go to Goodyear in Monroe to get tires done. I mean, they do tires right up here in Jackson. The Goodyear that used to be here in Jackson is closed, but they do have, you know, the shop there, the Pilot. But he said they would take forever. And the Loves, we all know how the Loves is. I spent 19 hours there one day for a tire, and I ain't doing that again. So we're not going to no Loves. So he said, go to Goodyear in Monroe. So that'd be good. Get this bounce out of this truck. Well, we'll probably take them steer tires. They'll be put on the shelf and be used as a run out to go on a trailer at some point. That's normally what he does with the steer tires. Hell, he might take one of them and put on the drive axle for that one drive tire that's, I just don't know. He ain't told me what to do yet. He just told me to go to Goodyear. Well, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm tired of the bounce. Yep. And when it's a steer tire, I don't play with steer tires. I'll try it. The rest of the tires, yeah, but a steer tire, I don't play when it comes to a steer tire. If I got a bad steer tire, it's getting changed. But anywho, we're 10 miles from up here where we're gonna stop. I got to go into the Pilot there and get cigarettes, and then we'll go from there. Yep. All right, folks, we're in Jackson now. Yep. We're gonna be stopping up here at the 45. Oh, what's the day? That's on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Anyhow, we're stopping up here at the 45. Run in. I'm gonna grab me another bottle of Code Red to put in my cup, and then get my cigarettes. Probably take the lock off the back because I don't plan on stopping. Well, no, yeah, I got to stop one more time before I get to Dallas. But right now I'm 6.5 hours from Dallas, and I only got 5 hours and 20 minutes until I got to take a break. So yeah, I can't make it all the way to Dallas without taking a break. So yeah, I'll stop. Get over one lane, because right up here comes my exit. Yeah. And then right here, when we get off, we make the left. There's a tent city right here. This is the truck stop where we've had 2 trailers broken into also, is at this truck stop. And I think there's probably somebody there in Tennessee that's breaking into these trailers, but I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, if they want to get in here, all I got on here is a lock. I mean, that keeps an honest man honest, but somebody that really wants to get in here, they can get in here with some bolt cutters. But anyhow, yeah, right up here, I mean, y'all can see it. Right down there, you see that car down there? Yeah. There's about 5 or 6 tents down in there. And they're always up here hanging out at the truck stop begging for money, but yet one of them's got a car, so they can go to work. I don't know. Anywho, this is gonna be a quick stop. I ain't gonna be in here long, but I still gotta get these tires done. So that's when I'll be taking my break, I reckon, when the tires are being fixed. Oh Jesus! Every damn pump here is full. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, folks. We are 3 miles. 3 miles from that mighty Mississippi River. Yep. It's crossing into Louisiana. And then we got 78 miles to Goodyear over here in Monroe. Yep. That was good. I didn't know what the address was, so I put in my GPS. I just typed in Monroe, and then I went to truck services. And then you can scroll down and it says tires or maintenance or whatever. So I just hit tires. And then Goodyear commercial truck tires popped up. It was one of the first places to pop up. So that's pretty easy. Yep. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all when we get on the bridge. Alright, here we go, folks. Right here it is, mighty Mississippi River. Yep. Take a picture of that right there for a thumbnail, that'll work. And, yeah, big old barge pushing. Looks like a bunch of coal over there on the... I can't zoom in right now because I'm driving, but yeah, it looks like a bunch of coal. Yeah, welcome to Louisiana, folks. Yep, we just crossed the line. It is 9:45 local time, 83 degrees. Yes, sir. I always wonder what they be hauling in them things. I see them coming the other direction all the time, empty. That's the first time I've seen one full, so now I know what they haul in them. It's cold, but what it look like anyway. Anywho, all right. I'll get back with y'all in a bit. All right. We got the green light. I wouldn't have went in there anyways. Look at how they backed up. Even if they'd have red lighted me, I wouldn't have went in there. I'm not going to sit on the highway waiting to go into a scale. Nope. But they green lighted me, so we're good. But anyhow. Oh, that fresh grass smells good. Fresh cut grass, I always love the smell of that. I hated having to cut grass, but I always love the smell of fresh cut grass. Yep. Alright, well, we're 70 miles from our exit where we're getting tired. Yeah, I gotta stop here real quick. Boss man needs a tread depth off of the tires, and you see, I have one of the tread depth gauges, so I'll stop here and get him the tread depth, and then go on from here. I'm gonna pull up here in the shade too. I ain't gonna do it in the sun. I'm gonna get up here in the shade. Alright. I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Alright, we got the gauge. There's 2 30-seconds between the two tires, so we should be able to run them together if that's what he wants to do. And I think that's what he was trying to figure out, if that steer tire can be put back, because I'm going to get 2 new steer tires and take that one steer tire that's still good, it ain't flat spotted, and put it on the drive where I need the one drive tire. Well, so yeah, we're 55 miles away from that, getting that done. Yep. Well, evidently this Goodyear here in Monroe has done changed ownership, and they're not a Goodyear no more. They're a Goodyear dealer. I mean, they got good, but they're not Goodyear. So, he don't want to stop there. He wants me to keep going. He's doing some research on the computer to see if there's one over here in Shreveport. If all else fails, we'll stop there at exit 3 and go to the Wingfoot, which is a Goodyear dealer also, but we've dealt with them before and they're pretty quick there, so. Holy shit, just out of nowhere we come to a stop. What in the world? And look at this big truck. He gonna come up here. Oh, he thinks it. No. When everybody got over, you should have got over. What we got going on up here? We got the police in the road for something. Yeah, I don't know. Just some rock in the road, and they got to block the lane just because of some rock, gravel they got dumped in the road. Oh Lord. Alright, anyhow. Alright, folks. Yeah, where we at? Where we at, folks? Most of you know where I'm at. You know, you regulars that watch every day, you know where I'm at. Yeah. But anywho, I will give one hint. I'm in Louisiana. There you go. All the other hints were visual. If you didn't see them, you're blind. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we're coming into Monroe. Yep. Surprised Monroe don't have it. Well, they did, yeah. That's where I was supposed to go to get the tire. But the Goodyear, like I said, was sold to somebody else. Oh shit. Well, there goes another chip in the window. Good Lord. Yeah. Right there. There's one. I don't know if it was that one or that one. I think it was that one there, but there's one too. That one's been there for a while, but that one and that one's pretty new. And there's another one right there. As long as they just stay chips and they don't start spidering, we're good. But anywho, yeah, here's in Monroe, folks. We coming into downtown Monroe. We could be crossing over to Ouachita River. The Wahita. Is it Wahita or Ouachita? I don't know. I know Gil has spelled it out for me a couple times. But I still don't know. And Gil, my friend, I ain't seen you commenting in a while. You still watching? I don't know. You usually the first or second one to comment, but you ain't been on there in a while. Oh, old Mr. Tim, he's beating everybody in the comments anymore. It used to be you and Prevail was battling for first place. Yeah. Anywho. It is what it is. Alright, folks. Well, I'll get back with y'all. Well, this is just great. They didn't have, they had tires there, but the tires we're wanting, they don't have. The ones they got are like $600 a piece. He ain't paying that price for those. He said the other ones that he wants to get is like $250 cheaper a piece than what them are. So, yeah. So now here I am headed to Tyler. I don't even know where the hell the Wingfoot is in Tyler. Oh my God. Oh well, I can just keep heading that way. I don't recall there being a Wingfoot at the truck stop there in Tyler. Man, look at that RV all over in my lane. Are you serious? It's a good thing I don't ride on the zipper because he would have hit me. Man. Anyhow, and then the boss man wanted to blame me. He's like, yeah, I'm just not hearing about this. That tire's been doing that for a while. No, it started about a week or two ago, and now I'm telling you about it. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Man, look. About fed up with the BS. Anywho, we fix to be crossing into Texas. Yep. And then when I do that, I gotta call this Wingfoot. Well. Now I gotta call the one I just left. And get the address for the one in Tyler. Right here. Welcome to Texas, folks. Yep. We're now in Texas. It is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And it is 93 degrees. Yep. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, I found it on the GPS. The man told me I had to be there by 2:15, 2:30. Arrived at 2:22. Cutting it close, folks. Cutting it close. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just got on the phone with that other driver of ours. He took, damn, that's a little tiny little lull. Anyhow, he took the load that I took over to Maybank out of Dallas. Well, that load was supposed to go to Kennesaw, and he pulled in Austell with it, and it's like, I think you put the wrong address in your GPS. It's like, what do you mean? You're supposed to be in Kennesaw, not in Austell. So he went right on, which I laughed at him. It's funny, but hell, I've done it twice. Because you're so used to going to the same place, you know. But after, I was like, yeah, I guess I better start looking at the paperwork. Because we're always going to Austell. So when you get the Kennesaw loads, it throws you off. You do the muscle memory to go to Austell. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I didn't think nobody was going to let me over. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, here we are, getting off here at 571. We got to go to the left here. So far, I'm looking at this right. My GPS is right. We'll be there at 2:20. The guy said 2:15, 2:30, so we'll be there by then. Be the quickest they ever got any tires done because they got to leave at 3, so yeah. Be getting tires done pretty quick. If they gonna be out of there by 3, they had to get them done quick. Well. Oh boy, so it's 9 miles down here. We're still 18 miles away. So it's 18 miles one way out of route. So 36 yeah, see, that's ridiculous. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yeah, it's the way I used to go to Waco. I'd come down here and then catch that 323 loop and go around and go through Corsicana and all that. So yeah. I guess they see a lot of people go this way for them to have a tire store out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Oh well, anywho. The speed limit 70, yeah. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Pretty hilly back through here. It slowed me down to 46 miles an hour. Man, that's a hell of a hill. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, we flattened out now, so yeah. The speed limit just went down to 65 too, so yeah, I need to watch my speed. Alright. Now we're 12 miles away, folks. folks, we're still 8 miles away. We got to turn up here about a half mile on Loop 323. Yep. Oh boy. I didn't know, man. Take me all this way out of route. This is ridiculous. But yeah, here's no international dealer. Yep. I've had to go in there and get parts before. Traffic light. Yep. That's the way I used to go. Alright. Tyler, population 105,000. Okay. Come on, people. Alright.
Continue on Texas 323 loop.
Now they up here on the right, 8.3 miles on the right, supposedly. Let's see what it does. Yeah, stay on Texas 323 loop west for 8.1 miles. Yep, they both match, both GPSs match, so we're good. I can't believe this place is this far in. Lord, here's a Walmart. I ain't got time for Walmart right now. We're still 2.5 miles away. We'll be needing to get to that other lane here before too long. Yeah. May as well get over there now before I get trapped and can't get over there. Alright. We almost there. Another Walmart. I got a bunch of Walmarts here. Oh wait, is that a Walmart? No, that ain't a Walmart. I thought there was another Walmart right here.
3/4 of a mile. Arrive at 2801 South Southwest Loop 323.
Well, I mean, it's the Sam's Club. It's the same as Walmart. Yeah. So, anywho, alright. Alright, it's less than a half a mile up here somewhere. I'm about to run up on it now. Yeah. I don't see it, but must be right up here somewhere.
In 500 feet, arrive at 2801 South Southwest Loop 323 on the right.
Here it is. Man. Yeah, this don't say Wingfoot, this says Goodyear. But we're here. Alright, let me get back with y'all. Alright folks, I'm getting her done. I took the lug nut covers and all off. Because the last guys that done the tires, they didn't put them back on right, so I told them I'd put them back on. Yep. They trying to get out of here anyways. Alright folks, we back rolling. Yep. It is nice. Oh man, it is nice. Well, I ain't got up to speed yet. I mean 50, 58 right now is high speed I got to so far, but it's nice. It ain't bouncing like it was. Yep. So we all good. Yeah. We got to turn up here at 2661 FM Road. 2661.
Turn right on FM 2661.
Yeah, right here. No, wait. And that's a fuel stop right there with a Little Caesars. I should have went in there. Yeah. I still might go in there. Oh man, I don't know. Man, it just says autos. I can't turn in right there. That's for cars. Oh well, anywho. Yeah, there's shit. There's the truck engine right there. Oh well. I done passed it. I ain't even that hungry right now anyways, but I could use some fresh drink. I'll get that when we get to the TA. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some more Freon for this bitch too. I don't know if it just ain't cooling enough or it's just that damn hot. Well, it don't seem like it's. I mean, it's blowing cold. Don't get me wrong, it's blowing cold, but I don't know. Anyhow, it's pretty back through here. I don't think I've ever been on this road. Well, anywho, we'll get through here. And I got 2 hours and 45 minutes left on my clock. And I'm 2 hours from Dallas. So I'll probably be spending the night in Dallas unless I feel like PCing down to Waco. I can't do that, folks. That is legal from drop yard to drop yard. You can't PC. As long as I'm not forwarding a load, I won't be forwarding no load because I will be empty. But anyhow, that's beside the point. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, alright. We're back on I-20 here. We're going to go up here to the 503. We're at the 518, so 15 miles. We're going to stop. I'm going to run into TA there. I'm going to get another can of Freon. And then, oh, there's a popo. Get another can of Freon. Oh, God, these bumps. And then, refill my cup so I got plenty of drink because I'm going to spend the night in Dallas. So I'll make sure I got plenty of drink. And then, I don't know, I might go on and get me some pizza from Pizza Hut too. Either that or I get McDonald's over there in Dallas. I might just go on, I don't know. Well, see, anyhow, yeah, we're going to stop up here at the 503. Well, here's the inspection station. We don't have no flashing lights, so that's good, that's good. Look like we might have some traffic, though, people hitting their brakes. Anywho, they're in there though. They got the cones up. They setting up, or they just shut down one or the other. But you see, they're in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just had to delete like 15 minutes of the videos all the back roads going in to get the tires repaired. I just had to delete all that because I run out of storage.
County Road 138.
And I wanted to have enough to get into Dallas, so 10-15 minutes ought to be plenty enough to get into Dallas for storage. Yeah. So we going on. You know, when I was sitting still there in the shade, my AC was good. I know it's probably getting low, but the only can of Freon I seen in that place was $85. I'm like, yeah, I ain't spending $85 on no damn Freon. But anywho, it is what it is. Now we're going up here. GPS says there's no trucks allowed across this bridge, but yeah, trucks go across it all day, every day. I ain't seen no weight limit on it. But anyhow, we are 53 miles from delivery. Yeah, they had some hot dog buns in there, and they filled them up with, well, they didn't even fill them up. They put like a little thin layer of cheesesteak there in the bottom of the hot dog bun. They want to charge you $10 for a damn, they call it a steak hoagie or whatever. Man, y'all have lost your damn mind. And then their brats, they had the brats there with the bell peppers and onions, and yeah, every time I get those, they're not done. So I said, to hell with it. I'll just wait till I get over here and drop and hook, and I'll get some McDonald's. Yep. We're only a little over an hour out. I'm sure it's going to be at least an hour. We're only 50 miles away, but that's going to be at least an hour with traffic. So yeah, anywho, I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks, right around this corner here, where we got to get on to 175, and traffic is stopped up here. Oh, great. Just what I didn't want to see. Oh boy, that's going to be fun getting across through that traffic. But it can be done. Yep. I've done it many times. I'll do it again. Here we got one lane. I need to get one more. And we got one more.
Take exit 479A on the right.
And now,
US 175 West.
we're going to get on 175 West right here. Yep. That dude looked at me like I'd done something wrong. Well, what'd I do? I come across because I had to exit, you moron. USFTD. Anyhow. Alright folks, now we're on 175. We got 29 miles to destination. We got, oh yeah. Hopefully this afternoon, it's in the afternoon, so everybody's coming out of Dallas right now instead of going in. Maybe we'll get lucky.
On US 175.
Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see. But y'all know how my luck is. It be raining pussy. I get hit between the eyes with a dick, so I ain't expecting it to happen. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Hey folks, we're only 20 miles away now. Yep. 20 miles. I can turn this volume off on that thing now. get a damn copyright, it'll hear that and think there's music playing. Alright. Anywho. Yep. So far, so good. Right up around the corner here, we're going to see the skyline. Y'all going to see the Dallas skyline. Yeah, bird. Oh, boom. I think I ought to slow down a little bit. All right. Yep, there it is, folks. There's Dallas. There she blows. Right down below the overpasses right here was Tent City, but oh, Mr. Gray, he told me they cleaned. Yeah, there's still one guy down there. They cleared most everybody out of there. There's one still down there. He must be the guard. They left him there to protect the property. Oh no. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all when we get closer to there. Well, I knew it was too good to be true to make it all the way in there with no traffic. That's alright. Right, there's Dallas. You can get a good picture from out here. Oh, damn it, the signs blocked it. I don't want all them signs and shit in there. Alright. Most of this is offered over there. Man, I should have never stayed in that lane. Oh well, anyhow. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here we go, folks. Into the belly of the beast. Yep, here we go. Alright, what we got going on down here? I don't know. Don't look good. I see brakes. I see people stopped. Yep. Definitely what it is. And I need to get over. Alright, I made it over. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, them apartments out there would be pretty cool. Up there on the balcony. Yeah, I don't know if I would hang out there or not, but it'd be cool. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Oh, yeah, this could take a while, folks. This looks like it's going to take a while. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, well, we coming up to the tunnel. Yep. Guess that right there is a hotel or apartments too. You see the balconies. Imagine there's a lot of people live downtown Dallas here. It costs you a bloody fortune, I'm sure. But if you work down here, it's better off to just get an apartment where you ain't got to be in all this shit. Yeah, it makes sense. Anywho, alright, I'm gonna shut up. I don't have much room, so I want to get there, so I'm gonna shut up now and get back with y'all in a little bit. Alright, folks, here we are getting on 35E right here. Hopefully, we'll get the moving. Don't look like it's doing much better. No, it's not doing no better. There's a bunch of traffic on it, too. But I will go all the way to the left lane. It looks like it's moving better than any other lane. So as soon as I get a chance, I'm going all the way across. Do one more lane. There we go. Now we'll hang out right here. All right. All the flags, folks. All right, folks, this is the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVENO. We will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.